Hi, it's Kevin May, Editor-in-Chief of PhocusWire. So I'm here with David Curran. You're a cognitive engineer at OpenJaw Technologies in Ireland. We're going to talk about AI. So why do we need to be interested in artificial intelligence? Just give us the reason why, because everyone here just talks about it all the time, but often people don't say why we need to be interested.
So I would focus on the problem first of all. Sometimes people come along and go AI, machine learning, and they go, that's the end of the story. The real story is your problem. Is it that your costs are too high in your call center? That an awful lot of the calls that are coming in are the same topics over and over again? Sort of like the Pareto rule, where almost all your calls are related to a small amount of issues. If that is the case, you can say, oh right, maybe we can get a chatbot to cover a lot of these issues. People think they start with a cost issue though, and then they realize that, oh no, wait, this gives our agents extra time to give a better service to the user. Sometimes people think, oh, chatbots, we do that for cost reasons, but at the end of the day, it always comes back to, are we giving a better service to the customers?
Okay. So we know what it is, and there's problems that need solving, but a lot of organisations aren't kind of geared up for this, some say. So who within the organisation has the capability to start handling this and not measuring it, but overseeing it as a discipline?
It can be a bit intimidating to go, where do I start with chatbots? And I think the key thing to know is that a huge number of people in your organisation have 90% of the skills they need to build a chatbot. The foundation of any chatbot is your brand, your persona. Your marketing department know that, and they can start deciding already how we want to portray ourselves in a chatbot. Once you do that, your customer service agents know what problems come in, what problems do people actually have, and what answers to give them. So they know the next step of the chatbot journey. You also have people who write FAQ answers. Now, your answers in a chatbot may be slightly different, but they have the skills already. So in some ways, don't be intimidated and just look around your organization and find the people who can help you.
So forget that it's AI and machine learning and all the buzzwords, and it's just a mechanism to interact with customers.
Exactly,
think of it that way.
Think of it in terms of what you currently have and build from there.
Yeah, okay. And everything needs to be measured in the industry now because everything needs to demonstrate an ROI and things like that. So how do you measure and what can you measure?
So the sort of standard metrics in chatbots about how accurate we are. When someone asks a question, what percentage of the time do we give back the right answer? The confidence, how sure we are of our answer, these sorts of things. But the interesting part with metrics is once you start recording them, you can use that to improve things and focus on growth. And what I found when I was working at IBM was that when organizations switch that mindset of how are we going to be better next week, how are we going to be higher accuracy, how are we going to have better service, how are we going to have less, how when someone is buying do we have less drop off, those sorts of metrics. When those things start being focused on a 2-week, weekly basis, it drives improvement across the entire organization.
Just an additional question, because I'm curious, who do you think's doing a good job with this at the moment?
It is a newish, particularly in travel, it's a newish area. I hope we're doing a good job. I think I'm getting my accuracy scores up and all the sort of things I'm chasing.
At the brand level?
At the brand level, there have been a good few chatbots to sort of portray the brand in a good way and get some sort of viral advertising based on that. But I do think it has to come back very soon to, are we helping the customers? Are we helping them check in on time? Are we helping them if there's a delay? If there's a beast from the east comes again, can we rapidly get the help to people quickly? It's going to move from some sort of niche, almost jokey concepts to really driving the business in the future.
Yeah, we need another volcano in Iceland or something like that to really test a lot of these things that have been starting to come on almost.
But like if you look at any particular airline brand on Twitter on any particular day, one of them has a big issue. In Chicago, they've run out of de-icer, or in Hawaii, a volcano has gone off. And there's always something happening in the travel industry that someone is going to have to go, right, for these people in this area, let's talk to them and tell them what's happening. Because customers get really annoyed when they're just left uninformed.
Right, okay. David Curran, OpenJaw, thank you very much for talking.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's good to talk to you.
Thank you.